Yeah, I'll react to that, sure.
Okay, everyone. Walter's World Video, he reached a million subscribers recently. Uh, well done, honestly. It's amazing. I discovered in the past year that we have German ancestry, but that means now that I don't have French ancestry, which I always thought I did. And so, time to return home, I guess. That feels weird. And because we thought, guys, I'm not saying I'm German or Irish or English. I'm just saying where a lot of my extended family like to find out, like a lot of Americans do, where the people that came to America that they're related to came from. And we thought it was English, Irish, and French because we assumed French because they came down from French Canada, but they actually went to French Quebec, Canada from Germany and then went down. So I'm not French. I'm instead have German. Anyways, let's watch a German food video. What you should eat in Germany. My name's Connor, guys. If you are new, the original link to the video from Walter's World, top of the description. We'd love to have you. Or, sorry, words are tough for me right now. Let's go.
Hey there, fellow travelers.
Hey.
Mark here with Walter's World. We're in Bamberg, Germany. This is one of my favorite places to come in the entire world, and definitely my favorite town to come to in Germany. And one of the reasons why is because I get to eat the white sausages with my German Rauch beer, or smoked beer. And so a lot of people ask me, Mark, what should I eat when I go places? So today's video is about what you should eat when you go to Germany. But what you should know is Germany does have various foods by the regions. It's not just bratwurst everywhere. Well, yes, there are bratwurst everywhere, but it's not just bratwurst. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through some of the food that you should have when you're here. Some of the meats, the side dishes, desserts, drinks, and things like that. So let's get started. And the first thing you should know about eating in Germany is they love pork, okay? And when you come here,
I gotta say, I think pork is the least good of like the three main meats I think of, which are cows, chickens, and pigs. I think cows are the most tasty. What was I gonna say though? As long as any country has like potatoes as a staple of their diet, I love potatoes in all their forms. I feel like I wouldn't go hungry with stuff that I didn't like that's there just because potatoes are there.
the one thing you should have,
That's all.
especially in Bavaria, you're gonna have Haxe or Schweinhaxe. It's pig knuckle, okay? It's a bit, you'll see the bone from the leg, and then it'll be the meat wrapped around it, rotating around. It is just to die for. With the crackling on the outside, you gotta have that. Also, if you like the Haxe, there's a
Is it super like gelatinous-y though? Because I'd imagine like something in a knuckle or like the knee area or hit. There's going to be a lot of connective tissue that might be a little strange to bite through. I'm not saying it wouldn't be delicious, but I just wonder if that's a
thing. If you're here in Oberfranken, where Bamberg is, there's a dish, it's pork shoulder. That's also good, okay? Schäufle. And then if you like more like a grilled pork kind of steak, you have a Schweinbraten, which is good.
Schweinbraten?
Now, if you want a little bit different one with a little bit different flavor, they have Sauerbraten, which is a pork that's cooked with spices and stuff like that to give more of a sour taste, hence the Sauerbraten. It's not really that sour, but it is pretty good. Also, if you're going with the pork, obviously it's going to go into the most popular things you have in Germany are the sausages. We actually have a video talking about the best sausages to eat in Germany, but I'll give you a few of them. One, you're going to want to have a Thüringer Bratwurst. It's important that's a Thüringer Bratwurst. That's the best one out there, and you eat it with mustard, like a spicy mustard. Other ones, if you're here in Bavaria, you might have Nuremberger Bratwurst, which are these little tiny ones.
People always get on me for liking ketchup with mustard, okay? It's like, oh, ketchup? Stop it right now. I don't need to hear your condemnations of me liking ketchup. I like ketchup, okay? You're not going to change my mind. It's nice to have the sweet, because when it's like the bread and then you have the saltiness of like the sausage and then you have the mustard, it's nice to just have a little sweet going with it. Anyways, I find it really funny how like comically small the buns are when it's
the breakfast sausages in the US. Or if you don't want a pork version, they actually have a veal sausage. It's called Weisswurst. It's a white sausage that you have with sweet mustard. Here in Bavaria, you eat a lot of sweet mustard. And that's one of the things. When you look at condiments here, Germans love their mustard, okay? There could be spicy mustard, mild mustard, or sweet mustard. They have all the different ones out there, and a lot of it will depend on what you're eating, okay? So pork usually has mustard with it, all right? Now, the Weisswurst, the veal sausage, really popular down here, really good, okay? Now, another sausage you might have if you're in Berlin is called a currywurst or a curry sausage. It's a chopped up bratwurst drowned in curry ketchup.
Curry is overrated. I'm saying it right now. People always say Indian food is amazing. I think Indian food is overrated, all right? Mainly because curry, it masks everything. Everything is curry. When a little bit of curry is put into it, it's all curry. And that's one thing. Maybe with like a specific little dish. Sorry.
With curry spices on top. It took me a year to try it in Germany. I lived in Berlin, and I'm glad I did, because when I finally did, I fell in love with it. Now, another thing
Rotkopchen.
I look at is, Mark, okay, I'm going to go to these beer halls. I want to go there. What should I eat when I'm there? Well, before you order those pork dishes I said before, what you're probably going to get is a pretzel or a pretzel. It's a big, soft pretzel. They don't do the bars. They don't do the crunchy ones like we have in the U.S., the little ones. You have the big, soft pretzels.
Good. Delicious.
With your beer. And what you're going to drink when you're here, obviously you're going to drink beer here in Germany. And the thing you should know is you don't drink, it's not like in the U.S. we have like a Budweiser.
Guys, I think this is the same beer I had when we were in Europe, and it was lovely. Lovely. It was great. It had this same color, and I don't ever really see this color of beer in the U.S. What was it called? I've asked this before, and you guys have answered in the comments, and I saw it, and I'm like, that's right. And now I forget again. Heschweißer? Heken was?
That's everywhere, or even a Sam Adams that's everywhere. In Germany, you drink the local beer. So here in Bamberg,
Warsteiner, Bitburger, Becks, etc.
I'm drinking the Rauch beer, the smoked beer that's from here. When I'm in when I'm in Munich, I'm drinking the Munich beers. When I'm up in Berlin, I'm drinking Berliner Kindle. You have these things, and there's different styles of beer here in Germany. You have Hefeweizen or Weiss beer, which is a wheat beer, which is a bit thicker, but tastes really good. If you go to Cologne, you drink a Kolsch. And the thing is, they come in different sizes. Those big, huge beer.
My mouth is watering. Oh, no. What? Oh, my God. I pressed one. Jesus Christ. It's okay, we're right here. My mouth started watering looking at these wieners.
Thicker, but it tastes really good. If you go to Cologne, you drink a Kolsch. And the thing is, they come in different sizes. Those big, huge beer mugs you see that you think you should always drink from, that's Bavaria. And that's 1 liter. If you go and drink a Kolsch in Cologne, it's 0.2 liters. It's a little tiny glass. So there's different ways you drink the beer here and different styles you're going to have. And we actually have a video talking about the different styles of beer in Germany that can help you out. But what you should know is Germany isn't just beer. If you go in the Rhine region, or for me, the Mosel region with Kochum and stuff, there's fantastic wine as well, the Riesling wines. You get a sweet or dry white, okay? That's what
It does seem like as you approach the border, whether you're going from Germany to France or France to Germany, the German-French border seemed to really take on a different appearance that is more German-like if you're in France near the border, and is more French-like when you're in the German side of the border. And so, like, the transition from Germany to France, which I expected to be much more like, bam, you're in, it's much more like things gradually look more German-like or French-like, depending on where direction you're going in. I just didn't expect that.
You're going to be drinking in that region. Anyway, we talked enough about the drinks. Let's see the food you're going to have. So we talked about the pork. Other things, if you're not big into pork, you will, we have one that'll transition between the two. You have the schnitzels out there. And schnitzel could be either from pork, or it could be from veal, or it might be from chicken. And the different schnitzels, the typical Wiener schnitzel or Viennese one, yeah, it's from Vienna, but the Germans love it too. You're going to have it, it's veal cutlet, breaded and then fried. Again, it could be pork or it could be chicken.
Does schnitzel just mean fried?
There's one that I like. It's called Jäger Schnitzel, and that is the schnitzel with a cream mushroom sauce on top. It's fantastic.
That sounds good.
Now, the thing is, okay, you know you're going to get pork, or you might get fish, like you might have baked here it's hendel, or a chicken, or baked chicken, or grilled chicken.
Oh my God, all of that looks so good. Oh my God.
Really good. And you'll see that on the side of the roads, people will be selling those things too. But what are you going to have with it? Well, just know that there's a lot of potato-based side dishes here. Yes, you will have German potato salad, which they just call potato salad here, or Kartoffelsalat. Okay, you have that. Also, you have a lot of dumplings here. Maybe it's potato-based dumpling or klöße.
What is the difference between a pierogi and a dumpling?
Or a Zimmerklöße, which is like a bread dumpling. Heck, there's even dessert dumplings here you can have. Or if you want to be really adventuresome, you can have a liver dumpling, Leberklößsuppe. There's liver dumpling soup, which actually isn't too bad to try when you're here. Now, some of the other things you look at in terms of side dishes with the potato side of things is you have Spätzle. Spätzle is the German noodle. It's a potato-based noodle. Really good. You can have it as a meal by itself. You have it with cheese, the Käsespätzle. That's really good. Other things you might have, or if you like.
No. To each their own. Mayo is not getting near my fries.
Like tater tots or mashed potatoes. Imagine tater tots and mashed potatoes had a baby. Mashed potatoes, fried in a little ball. Those are called croquetten. Very good to eat here. A nice little side dish. Now, we've talked about all these carbs and alcohol and potatoes. Oh, and the bread here, the rolls are fantastic. Get the rolls, okay? And we talked about all this really heavy food. But Mark, I need a little movement. I need some vegetables. Well, yes, the big vegetable you're going to have here, cabbage comes in a lot.
And fiber.
Many different forms. Yes, you do have your sauerkraut or sauerkraut. That's here. But you know what? If you don't like the sour...
This was used as like a slur term in World War II.
Our version, they have Rotkohl or Blaukraut, which is red cabbage, which is a sweet one. It's red cabbage with apples, and it's a really nice complement to a lot of the dishes that's out there. Also, there's even a Wirsing, which is like pureed cabbage that you can have. Lots of different things out there. Germans do like their salads and stuff like that, but
guys, it's just that when I think of cabbage, I think of super flavorless. And so you've got to, I'm assuming, put a lot into it to make it taste good. Gut. Or it's just an acquired taste.
You should know, if you order a tomato salad, it's not tomato and lettuce, it's tomato, okay? We're getting towards the end of our meal. We got to think, what kind of dessert should we have here in Germany? Yes, and then you do have the traditional...
I'm not a big dessert guy. So I don't really mind about...
Strudel, you can have that with vanilla sauce on top. They sell that almost everywhere. You'll be fine with that one. It's always good. Another thing you might see is Black Forest cake. This chocolate cake with cherries in it from the Black Forest region. They sell it around Germany now, too. That's also kind of a popular thing for tourists. Another thing I recommend you trying, if you want to have like a sweet snack on the go, you have Krapfen. There's like these little fried balls of dough. Very popular at Christmas time, too, but they can be big or little fried balls of dough with powdered sugar on top. So yes, your shirt will be covered with the powdered sugar, but they are fancy.
I'm used to like getting big giant things of those at like amusement parks.
Yes, if you're like grandma used to make homemade donuts, that's
Hansel and Gretel. Don't go inside the grandma's house. Just
what they're like. And the thing is, though, with desserts in Germany, okay, you want to eat what is seasonal. Right now, we're here at strawberry season, so the strawberry cake, phenomenal. And that's the thing, in Germany, they like their seasonal foods, so whatever you get, if you're here in Spargel season or asparagus season, I hated asparagus until I came to
I love asparagus.
Germany during asparagus season, and I fell in love with it. So you'll have asparagus soup, asparagus wrapped in bacon, asparagus on your tenderloin, all kinds of stuff.
It's probably my favorite vegetable. Maybe broccoli, but broccoli isn't really tasty unless you add stuff to it. You can just put like olive oil, some salt and pepper, mix around the asparagus with it and throw it on the grill, and it's amazing just like that.
So if you know it's a certain season,
or on a steak,
make sure you eat the in-season food, produce first, because that's always fantastic. Now,
my mouth's watering.
I know we've talked about the drinking and the eating, but what are you going to do late night? What are my late night snacks here in Germany? Well, yes, you might be able to find a bratwurst stand that's open late night or a little kiosk.
96.
But what the Germans typically get late night, and they a lot of times, is the doner kebab. So what is this kebab?
Is this like the Greek, Turkish, Greek, Middle East? I'm about to find out.
When you get a kebab, basically you have a piece of bread, well, you have like a pita bread kind of thing, and they slice it open and they open it up, okay? And they fill it with lettuce, tomato, onion.
So good. There's nothing like that around me. If there was in New York when I went to college, I would get it. Delicious. So good. Amazing.
And then they have different kind of sauces, Kreutzer sauce or white sauce or curry sauce, whatever kind you want. But the thing is, the meat they put in, when you're walking around Germany and you see these doner kebab stands, you'll see this kind of stick. And there's all this meat on it, and you're like, what kind of meat is that? They basically layered meat on top of each other and compressed it down into this big, huge kind of thing, meat on
I've seen a video of how they make it. I know
spit. And they shave that off and put it in there with a little more sauce. It sounds like it's going to be gross, but it is fantastic.
No. It sounds amazing, and it is amazing. And it's such a genius way of cooking, in my opinion, because you're always going to get a nice, a little crispy, juicy piece, because as soon as you shave off one person's portion, the next portion on the stick, the spigot, keeps getting cooked. Ooh.
The Germans love it. The tourists love it. It's all over Europe. It is great. And that's going to be your drinking food late night, is a doner kebab or a quick snack, okay? So those are just some of the little things to eat when you're in Germany. We've got a lot more. We try to get some specialty ones, what you should eat here in Bavaria, what you should eat in the north, all kinds of things. And it's all on our website at waltersworld.com and here on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/waltersworld. So if you want to see more videos like that, click that subscribe button down there and you'll get videos like this in your newsfeed. If you already subscribed, thank you very much, and I hope you're ready to go eat in Germany, because I know I am, and I still have about 20 minutes till they stop serving the Weisswurst, the white sausages, with my Rauch beer, smoked beer, and a pretzel. Oh, it's so good. Anyway, I'll say bye from Bamberg.
Smoked beers.
Tschüss.
Great video again from Walter's World, as always. Smoked beer. I still don't really know what that is. It's beer. I love beer. But anything that is mentioned here, pork, it looks delicious. And there's something about eating meat off the bone that just is extra tasty. And I love that a lot of the dishes have that, the bone's still in. Amazing, guys. I'd appreciate any comments down below if I said anything wrong or if you answer any of my questions. I'd really appreciate it. It all looks delicious, and my mouth is watering very much right now. To be honest, I was kind of hungry before even starting this video. I keep having to swallow. Amazing. Love y'all. Hope you're all doing well. Love it if you like and subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you next video. All right, bye, guys.